Hello, everyone. How are we all today? Right, first of all, let's make sure that you can see and hear me, and let's make sure that the picture is clear. Hopefully it is. Wouldn't be very good if I started speed puzzling and then just didn't notice if it was blurry or anything. So let me know. Who have we got in so far? We've got Ruth. Hello, Ruth. Claire's here. Hiya. You're a little early. Oh, well, thank you. Who else? Sarah's here. Hi, Sarah. Richard. Morning, Ula. How are you? Hi, Winter. Angela's here. Hello, hello. Hi, Clark. Next week I get to sleep later, lol. You get a week off. I know. And weirdly, I'll probably be closer to your time zone next week as well. Although I won't be on the same one. Hi, Julie. You can see in here. That's good. That's good. Hi, Thomas. Right. So, and does this look fairly clear to you? It's not blurred. It looks fine to me, but my eyesight's not the best. Just lately. Hi, Jasmine. Oh, hello, Soul Empress. Hi, how are you? Right. So today I've got some speed puzzling for you. Hello, Nada. How you doing? I've got some speed puzzling for you, and as you can see from the puzzle in front of me, this one won the vote. The lion puzzle, or it's called Hope, but it's the one with the lion on it. Looks clear. That's good. Lisa Spinoza, hello from Boston. Good morning. Oh, morning. How are you? Enjoyed this puzzle. I'm excited to try it again soon. Oh, you've done this one, have you? Is it fun? Yeah, it looks fun to me too. There's a lot of red sky, but I'm kind of it's sort of more orange over here, and there is this sunset going on. I feel like this has more sections, like clearer sections than the Afterglow one did. Like this zebra and the skeleton and the elephant and the rhino and just I don't know. I mean, there's even things in the lion's mane. You've got birds sticking out of it and things. I think it's going to be a good one. I really enjoyed Afterglow, so I really think I'm going to enjoy this. But it won the poll by quite a significant amount. However, my live streams normally go on about 2.5 hours. I could feasibly fit a couple of speed runs in, assuming this doesn't take me forever. So I do have Hadlow Ponies on standby. Um, if once I've finished this, if you fancy seeing another one. So I could do both, but this is the one I'm going to do first, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll be good. Yeah. Julie, good question. I was going to actually ask you all. How long do you think it's going to take me? Let's see what your time predictions are. It all looks clear, all looks good. That's good. Thanks, Julie and Sarah. Um, Crystal clear. Thank you, Ruth. You're working on life just now. Oh, it's exciting. It's going well. Is it going well? Are you enjoying it? Good, thanks. How are you? Oh, I'm doing good, thank you. I'm doing good. It's a busy week. My brain's a wee bit kind of not all there at the minute because I'm going on holiday next week. So I'm just doing a lot of kind of organizing and things, and I'm trying to also do content as well for the channel so that it doesn't go dry for you next week. So obviously I'm not going to be able to live stream for you. So yeah, so it's just been a busy week, but I'm good. I'm good. I'm looking forward to my trip. I think it's going to be time prediction from me. I'm in agreement with Clark actually. I think it's going to be it'll be under an hour and 15. I think that'll be the highest time in my opinion. I could be wrong. Puzzles do surprise me, but that's what I'm thinking. So Clark's guessing 1:15, 58 minutes. Oh, Julie, thank you. It would be so good to get another under an hour. That would be brilliant. Uh, Thomas, or very specific, 1 hour 18, 32 seconds. Let's see if you let's see if you're close on that one. I'm doing a puzzle from Buffalo. It's St. Basil's Cathedral. Oh, right, nice. 2,000 pieces. If you can find it, I'd love to see you do it. I'd happily do that. I'd happily do that. I actually just one of the reasons been rushing a bit this morning is because I actually recorded a little bit of my full collection video right before I came on live. Because I had all my, and I've just done the segment on 2,000 and 3,000 piece puzzles. That's why I'm bringing it up. And I've got way more 2K puzzles than I remembered. It's just like the theme of this whole series of videos. Like, oh, I forgot I had that one. Got more than I thought I had. Um, so yeah, but I don't have a 2K buffalo. I don't have a 2K buffalo, so that'd be interesting. I've only ever done one buffalo. St. Basil's Cathedral. That's the really colourful building in Russia. Is that, have I got that right? It sounds nice. Sounds nice. 59, that's your prediction. Oh, well, I'd like to thank the people that are predicting under an hour. I'm encouraged by your faith. An hour and four, that's a good time, Sarah. Thank you. 1 hour, 11 minutes, 11 seconds, just to pick a beautiful number. All the ones. Now, I do have a coffee beside me, so I'm going to sip it a little bit. I'm going to just do a little bit of talking first, if you don't mind, because I have some news to share as well. And once I start speed puzzling, I'm not going to be able to interact with you in the normal way. I'll just sort of talk as I'm puzzling, and you guys can obviously talk amongst yourselves. But yeah, I wanted to talk to you a wee bit first, and because I've been all rush, I've not really had enough coffee, so I'm just gonna finish drinking it. Mm. So, no idea actually. I haven't done any of those, but it looks so much fun. Um, you haven't done any. What have you not done? Sorry, Winter? Is that any of these? The lion's mane looks difficult. Yeah, I thought that as well. It's a big kind of chunk of the same colour. There's two birds in it, and then there's this bird in front of it and here. And you can see around the edge, you can see some sky in the background. So I don't know, I don't want to overanalyze it, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think it's going to be easy. No, I agree with you there, Julie. Yes, I'm enjoying the life puzzle a lot. Took a break yesterday, so today is all about the missing pieces scattered in the sections, but mostly the underwater part. Yes, I gather the underwater part's fairly difficult part. I remember Sam saying that. Yes, I think Russia. I believe in you, Vicky. Lol. How about 45 minutes? That would be wonderful. That'd be wonderful. Get in the zone. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I need to do. Just totally kind of get into it. Finally got round to opening bag four of Star Wars last night. Yay! That's exciting. Bag four. You're almost done. That's crazy. There's a 2K Buffalo Star Wars puzzle. Yes, I know there is. Actually, don't Buffalo do the same image as Ravensburger on the Star Wars universe? The one with the big AT-AT. Don't Buffalo do a 2K version of that as well? Can't remember. I know they do 2K Star Wars puzzles. Any of these kinds of images. Don't remember the name. Oh, these ones. The series is called Cherish Your World, and it's all artwork by Antonio Segura Dulk. And it's called Cherish Your World. In fact, I think is there a little, yeah, there's a poster inside, and it tells you a bit about it. I seem to recall it from the Afterglow puzzle. So there's the artist there, and it says hope. Give these vulnerable animals hope for tomorrow. A vibrant sunset surrounds a serene lion and his friends, curious birds, a lovable baby elephant, a zebra hugging the earth, polka dotted rhino, and a curious meerkat. Oh, there's the meerkat. Right. Didn't notice the meerkat because it's behind the Ravensburger sign. I could use this for the image though. I'm not really sure why the meerkat seems to have antlers or just twigs coming out of its head. Um, Inspired by nature, Spanish artist Dulk, aka Antonio Segura, includes small targets in his surreal works to emphasize the threat and fragility of various species. Yeah. So, yeah, there's usually, it's cherish your world, and there's always animals. It's usually some kind of nature scene, but it's a wee bit abstract. Um, but it's lovely. The artwork's lovely. It's the same on Afterglow. The other ones he does as well. They're all really nice puzzles. So that's a wee bit about that. Um, where was I? Well, Augustine, I know. Yes, I meant the artist. Yeah. Hi, Glenda. How are you? And I can finally start on astrology. Well, you're really jumping at the bit to start that, aren't you? Well, that's good. That's good. You're getting there. You're getting there. What are you going to do with Star Wars when you've finished, Augustine? Okay, so the thing I had to tell you, right? So, some of you might know this. I literally just told the members yesterday, in a wee video. It's sort of, it's not bad news exactly. I don't want to call it bad news, but it might be disappointing to some. Um, and it's just, it's kind of, the plans didn't work out. So, but I'm not going to see it as bad news. I'm going to see it as just not meant to be. And the reason I'm telling you in this video is because it's a speed puzzling video and it's related to speed puzzling. So I was supposed to go to Spain this year with my children for the Worlds, but I've decided not to. And there's a few different reasons for it, but basically just things haven't really come together how I had planned and how they were supposed to. So well, first of all, I hadn't expected to take my kids along. And I think they would have enjoyed it, and I think it would have been fine. But the problem with that is that it basically triples the cost, and it's not a cheap trip to make. Obviously, there's flights to Spain involved, there is accommodation involved, and it's longer. I mean, it's over more days. Um, Valladolid is not the easiest place to get to. There's definitely easier parts of Spain to get to, but Valladolid, and I totally understand why Alfonso's doing it there because I mean, it's lovely, and it's where he lives and everything, and he has to organise it, and I get that. But it just hasn't really, I haven't really been able to kind of manage it like I hoped I would. Um, I'm going on holiday next week, and that's just a holiday. But it wasn't a case of I had two trips coming up and I had to pick one. That was already kind of dealt with and planned. But it is two trips sort of quite close together. Problem with when the Worlds is though as well is that it's in September and my kids would be at school, so they'd have to take time out of school. Um, and again, I think they would have been fine, but I don't know. It was getting closer and closer, and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to manage this. And it was starting to stress me out a bit. And I was like, I don't really want to feel stress about it. I want to just look forward to it. And also another sort of spanner in the works is that my pairs partner that I was supposed to be pairing up with couldn't make it either for reasons of his own, and that's it's all understandable and everything. But that kind of was like, oh, and I didn't really want to puzzle with anybody else. I'd sort of got used to the idea of puzzling with him, and um, but I did have a good team set up, and so I felt bad kind of having to let them down. I've already told them, but they all totally understood. And yeah, I mean everybody understands because it is people that have been before. They know it's a big commitment. They know it costs a lot to go, and unless you're lucky enough to get a sponsor, which I think are few and far between really now. Um, yeah, it's quite a big commitment. So when I made the decision not to, I was disappointed, but also a wee bit relieved. I have to admit, I was a wee bit relieved. So yeah, so that was my news. It was just to let you know that I'm not gonna go after all, and I'm really sorry if that disappoints anybody, but I will go again. We'll go again. I can't say when. It's not easy when you have kids, and it's not, and I'm not blaming them by any means, but it just isn't easy. And I don't, I'm single mum, so that's kind of difficult too. And so yeah, so maybe when they're a bit older and I can because I don't know. I think they would have enjoyed it, but I think there would have been parts of it that might have overwhelmed them a bit, being in that dome and not really knowing anybody. I think it's a great environment. And I think they would have got into it, but yeah, they weren't kind of totally cut up that we couldn't go either. So it was fine with them, and they've got the holiday next week as well. So yeah, so it's just how it's worked out. It's just how it's worked out. As I say, we'll go again, but it just wasn't meant to be this year. You're gonna tape the sections. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, you've got a missing piece, haven't you? After making the replacement piece and then probably keep it like that till I've done all the massive Ravensburgers and then put them all out in some big gymnasium. Oh, that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome, Gustin. That's totally what I would do as well. Claudia, astrology was the first big puzzle I bought, but wasn't brave enough to start it. We'll follow your progress if you start. Or maybe join in. Puzzle along, puzzle along. I'll leave that one with you guys though, because I don't have that puzzle and I've never really been drawn by that image, I have to say. So it's not one I kind of feel the need to go out and buy. But it does look lovely. It's just not one that's ever kind of really sort of really sort of pulled me in, that one. I'm kind of inclined to call anything 5k or bigger massive, but there's a lot of 5,000 piece Ravensburgers. There are, and you'd need a pretty big gymnasium, I think. I mean, even a gymnasium, I don't know, would it hold all the 5k Ravensburgers in existence? I don't know how many there are. There are a lot of them. Very understandable. Go another year when you can plan it well and enjoy it fully. Yeah, yeah, I agree, Winter. I agree. That's what I think too, Winter. Yeah. Wait, our live chat names back to being channel name rather than channel tags. Oh, yes. I never noticed that. Yes, it looks that way, doesn't it? Unless everybody's changed them back to what they were. Maybe. But yeah, I never noticed that, Guston. That's weird. Why did it do that? I don't get it. I really don't understand YouTube sometimes. um, hi, Mike's last piece. Hiya. I'll of course put it together fully when it's done for the banana comparison. Ah, of course. Or will it be a jar of Nutella again? Seems like any household cupboard food item works. Yes, glad name's back to normal. I know, same, Clark, same. I hadn't actually noticed that, but yeah, no, I agree. It's yeah, yeah. That's good. That's good. It's more what I'm used to. Hmm. So I'm aware not everybody will watch this. So what I'll probably do is put a post up on the community tab about not going to Spain as well, and the word will get out there and follow along with it. I mean, I do enjoy watching it. I do enjoy watching the live streams. Last year, although I had massive, like withdrawals of it because I didn't get to go. But it was actually really fun watching it on my TV and just doing a puzzle. Like I got through a few puzzles last year when Worlds was on, and I just enjoyed them. I didn't, I didn't film them or anything. I just built them, and it was really nice. So I can look forward to that. And it's like Clark commented on my members video when I talked about this. And actually, it means I can focus on wildlife. It means I can focus on, I've got a puzzle along coming on the 6k downtown. And really, my channel is about the large piece counts. That's not to say I'm not doing more speed puzzling. I definitely am going to do more speed puzzling. I enjoy going to the competitions. The thing I'm going to miss the most is the fact that I won't see some people. So like Ula's gonna be there and I won't get to meet you, which is a real shame. I would have loved to have met you. There's loads of people who I would have loved to have met. And obviously seeing Jeanette and Donna Louise again would have been so nice. That's really what I would have missed. And just the atmosphere of being around a lot of puzzlers would have been great. And my team was all British as well. That would have been cool, just representing the UK and stuff in my team and things. But that's what keeps me in speed puzzling. I enjoy it, but I'm not fast. Well, I'm not slow. I'm sort of average. I'm not that going to win. But so I'll keep going to competitions. I'm sure I'll go to UK nationals next year and things. Maybe I might even make it to a Euro Championships next year, perhaps. I don't know. We will see. We will see. That starts on Friday, doesn't it? That's this week. Looking forward to seeing that. Um, so yeah, but it means I can focus on my first love, which is really the large piece counts. I just love them, and I can't wait to finish wildlife. I can't wait to do downtown. I've been filming this large piece count collection video, and I'm just loving it. Just looking at all the puzzles I've got to do and all the ones I've done, and it really brings me a lot of joy. So that's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice to focus on that and just enjoy the worlds like everybody else, and just do some puzzling, and I think that'll be nice. So it's yeah, as I say, disappointing, and I'll miss meeting people, but meant to be. And I'll maybe perhaps make it to something next year and see Donna Louise maybe and Jeanette as well. That'll be good. That'll be good. Um, hi Helen, how are you? And Ohana, hi. Almost forgot again. Well, I haven't started yet, Ohana. I was just nattering. I was given some news. You might already know, because you're a member, so you might have seen the video. But yeah, I've decided not to go to Spain this year. So I was just talking about that. I'm here, but I do keep falling asleep. Oh dear, you had a late night. I don't think you need the trip for your channel. The streams are a big staple now, and your biggies. Yeah, but I think you should go when you will be able to just enjoy it. Yeah, yeah, and I think that's dead right. Yeah. Sorry to hear about the struggles. Hope she keeps getting better. Oh no! Oh, I missed something. Hang on. So nice to be with you guys today. We had a rough week. Namine struggled with stomach in the heat, so we had lots of throwing up. Oh, vet visit and loss of appetite. I think she's doing lots better now. Oh, it's horrible when they're ill, isn't it? I'm glad she's doing better though. I'm gonna miss Grace. Grace is going to the Cattery next week while we're away in America, so gonna miss him. I think he enjoys it while he's there. It's one of the few occasions really where he gets kind of proper fresh air because he's an indoor cat. Um, so I don't know, I hope he enjoys it. Anyway, it's a pretty laid back cat to be fair. So he pretty much goes along with most things. When you finish your collection videos, we will have to work out how many actual puzzle pieces you have. Yeah, I was thinking at the end of this video of doing like a little statistics thing where I work out, how many of each brand I've got and how many I've got in total and how many pieces I've got. This is one of the reasons I'm making a spreadsheet as well, because I can use the formulas to add things up instead of having to do it manually, because I'll no doubt get it wrong if I tried doing that. Hi Jennifer. But yes, yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be fun, Sarah. A couple of months ago I had a whopping vet bill. My Willie had a very bad sinus infection. Oh, gosh, yeah, I know. The vet's bills are they sting a bit, don't they? Thank you, Soul Empress. She's a precious girl. Even though we've been through it before, it always terrifies me. Yeah, she doesn't get on well with the heat. It's been hot here as well. Really hot here. Eating more now. Throw up stopped after the injection. Oh, good. Good, good. Actual number of pieces or box numbers? Oh, I assume you meant number of pieces. Did you, Sarah? Hmm. Right. Okay. I think I'd better start speed puzzling now. I hope you didn't mind. I chatted a wee bit there. I've took that out. I'm just going to put it over there. And I'll use this for the box lid anyway, just so it's nearby. But I do have some things obscuring, so maybe I'll use the poster. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Anyway, I need a timer, don't I? Better not forget that. So I'll just use my phone. But it might be off the screen because what I find is I'll put it there and I'll start flipping and then I'll find I'm kind of it's in the way and I'll end up moving it off. So I'm just going to put it off the screen. Why does it do that? It just flicks itself onto timers for some reason. And I'll try and keep you posted on where I'm at, like how long's passed. So yeah, so I probably won't talk much while I mean, talk to you much. Obviously, I won't be looking up at the chat while I'm speed puzzling. So as usual, just chat away and keep bringing on your predictions. How long you think it's going to take me? Oh no, an insurance cover. Yeah, I've got pet insurance. I'm so scared of this idea that I'll suddenly get hit with this big bill. But I'm happy to say, fingers crossed, he's all right. So saw the members video. Sorry it won't work out this year, but it's better to not go than to be stressed the whole time about taking care of your kids and enjoying it as much. Yeah, yeah, no, I agree. I agree. Um, Actual pieces if possible, but I know that would be difficult as boxes aren't accurate. Oh, yeah. Oh, if I was working it out for the actual pieces. Yes, that's good point. I see what you mean now, Julie. Sorry. I misunderstood what you meant. That's right. Oh, that would take longer because actually I haven't written where it's like a thousand piece puzzle. I've just written 1,000, or where it's 9,000. I've just written 9,000 in my spreadsheet. So that would be a little more tricky. But well, I suppose I could work that out. I don't know. Right, I'm not going to think about that now. I'm going to stand up because I like to stand up to flip. You might see my head kind of going under the camera while I'm doing that, but then I'll sit down as I build. So hopefully you won't have such a close up on the top of my head. So I am going to start, and yeah, enjoy. I'll move over this way a bit actually because it's that bit'll obscure a wee bit as well. All right, starting the timer now. Okay, so come on, bag. That was stubborn. It didn't want to open. Uh, Good start. Good start. I did not want to open. I didn't want to go too heavy-handed with it in case the whole thing just sprayed everywhere. Right, just grabbing a few edges. I'm gonna just full flip. That's what I've got used to doing now, to be honest with you. So I'm just more comfortable with that method. I'm sort of just spotting edges and pulling them out at the moment, but I'll get to flipping. Use both hands. Now these pieces are bigger. We established that the last time when I did Afterglow. Afterglow was also during a live stream, by the way. I forget which puzzle I was doing at the time. It was like I'd finished a puzzle and then did Afterglow afterwards. Um, but it was one of the live stream puzzles, speedruns, if you haven't seen it. But yeah, these are square puzzles by Ravensburger. So they're a little bit different. They have some wavy pieces, and they have like a double length piece. I think there's only one of those though, and I'm pretty sure they go in the middle. Assuming that the cut pattern is the same across the series. So anyway, the pieces are bigger, so they take up more space. I remember that. I was sort of squished to that side a little bit. So I'll just do my best to flip them and make it so I can see them all properly. And just, yeah, just speed puzzle away. Do you know one of the reasons I think I did so well with that, and why a lot of people do well with that inside out puzzle that I got under an hour on? Because it's sectioned out. So the thing with like a continuous image like this rather than a collage or a busy image is you almost have to create your own sections. You have to find the smaller areas. And for me, my brain kind of works a bit more on a macro scale. So, if I'm looking at, say, a nature scene, I might be like sky, tree, grass, flowers, and it's all very macro categories. But I think to a certain extent, you have to try to make it a bit more micro, try to even think smaller, think, oh, that little bunch of flowers, or that awning, or that dog or that um those birds in that bit of the sky rather than just sky. Maybe be like, right, the yellow bit of sky, or um those birds in the sky, or that plane, or whatever it happens to be. Um, and I feel like with the Inside Out puzzle, it almost does that for you, and collages in general, really. But the Inside Out puzzle also has bigger sections, so that the pink bit at the top that was bigger. The bit with joy in, I forget what color that was. That was a bit bigger. Whereas sadness was a little bit on the smaller side, and disgust was bit smaller. So what I tried to do was consciously go for the smaller bits. And then even with bigger sections like joy, don't look at it as right, this is the section with joy in it, and here's every piece from that section. Maybe look at it more as like, right, I'll do joy, I'll do her dress. I'll do her dress, or I'll do the stars with that coloured background. And just kind of, but it was easier to do with that puzzle. It was more obvious. Whereas this one, so it's kind of learning how to be able to quickly analyze and say, right, I'm going to ignore all the reds that are jumping out at me in this puzzle, for example, and I'm going to work on the zebra. Not the zebra and the globe, but the zebra kind of thing. So, I don't know. I'm hoping I'm making sense. But that's what I'm going to try and do. Find small bits, like the wee skull, those two together, yay, bonus. That's the long one that goes in the middle. Uh, looks like there is only one. I'm going to try and do it that way and see what happens. Sometimes when I'm flipping, I sort more than one pile. So I'll do edges and one other thing. I've actually had good times doing that. I never actually thought to do that this time, but um, I could have done. I could have done. And it sort of makes sense because you're handling every piece when you flip like this. So having more than one pile to work on than just edges, I guess, is handy. Now, see, these are taking up a lot of space. They're big pieces, and on this side they start to overlap, which isn't as handy because you can't see them all as well. But that is the drawback to having bigger pieces. It's the same with circle puzzles. Those pieces are bigger in the circle puzzles too. I think I don't know what your opinions are, but I think right. I'm grabbing zebra pieces, so I've got something to dive into after um the edge. Uh, grabbing them too. Right, so I'm working over here. Took me 6.5 minutes to do all that flipping. I'm just going to shove the sky pieces at the top. Now, I'm not forced to build the whole edge, certainly single colour pieces. It's best just to put them roughly where they go instead of trying to do them from the get-go. I mean, I can see that orange is on the right. There is a difference in the orange colours. Because there. If I spot any obvious shapes, that's also something I can do, like that. There are pretty obvious shapes in this puzzle, which helps. So, if they're obvious, I'll chuck them in. If they're not, I'll leave them. Let's try not to. I guess it's just techniques to avoid wasting time. It's not always a good idea to do the edge first. Right, we've got this blue bottom, that's water. Excuse me, got a frog in my throat. So yes, I think that one of these puzzles is going to come up at Worlds. This is one of my predictions. Um, I think they tend to go for something a bit different, and each year. So one year it was circles. Last year we had portrait puzzles, and um we had like popular culture puzzles come out, which I don't think a lot of people expected. So we had like a lot of anime puzzles and things, and I think they seem to be okay with licensing for those ones. So you don't ever see like Disney puzzles, for example, but we have been seeing some anime puzzles coming out, and there are more, I believe, that have been released. There's that meerkat. So I think that we'll go down here in this bottom corner. Got blue at the bottom. Now the grass, it's not that easy either, really. There are kind of lines which show you how this is oriented as well. Um, so again, that helps. That's not even an edge. Not sure why that's there. So I think, for example, the lines that go up the way go at the bottom, and the lines that go along, mind you, yeah, no, they'll go that way. They'll go that way. I may not have all the edges. There's the signature of the artist there. That's like a dark grey. And we've got. Okay. The problem is with stopping at this point is that I'm in a bit of a mess. Like everything's a bit messy. So I'm going to try and tidy things up a bit. Nope. Oh, I really wish I can get. I hope I can get under an hour, but we'll see. We'll see. There, that's that edge done. I'm hoping you can see this. I don't really have time to kind of stop and look at the camera. Um, right, there's some definite wonky shapes with these puzzles, so that helps. I don't feel like these would be an added challenge for puzzlers at Worlds, but I do feel like they're just something a bit different. You know, that maybe people aren't as used to doing. Nope, nope. There we go. That's his signature. That one. That one. Yes, that goes there. That doesn't go there. Oh dear, I'm not gonna have space. Ah! Right, just gonna disrupt my whole setup. Right, I'm missing an edge piece at the bottom here, but that's okay. I think this goes up at the side because we've actually got some trees on the horizon, so that's fine. It's a little bit brighter over here. You can see the gradient. You can see the gradient, so that helps. But it's getting more difficult to see. The more I'm putting in. I guess if you just look carefully, I suppose they do jump out. Shapes are very distinctive in that. I'm keep repeating that, but it's true. It's true. Mm. Is there? And I mean, I could have some, yeah, I've got some, yeah, some bright areas here too. So that's fine, that's fine. Oh, ah, right, not to worry. I'm just going to put those up there and move on. I'm fine with that. Oh, she said. Ah, right. Zebra. Zebra, zebra, zebra. Very bright blue, very distinct. Um, so hopefully we'll be fine. Having said that, I seem to have slowed down. I may not have all the bits out though. I kind of just did a mad grab. Um, right. There. Okay, Vic, just take your time, take your time. I mean, I know that's kind of not the point, but there's no point rushing and then just continually getting it wrong either, if you see what I mean. Right, that's the top of it. But I've got a bit missing there. That's his head. And we've got the leg, I think, down here. Does that go there? No, it doesn't. Um, and its body. Oh, no, wait, that doesn't go that way. Is that its head? Oh, that's its head. Wait. Ah, there. Right. Oh, I was getting really discombobulated there. Stripes, you see. It's stripes. I don't do good with zebra stripes. Um, there we go. So I think I had it better sorted than I thought initially. Um, there and there. That's its leg. There. Right, I'm gonna grab the earth pieces now. If I can find them. And try and put those in. I may pick up bits with water in. There's not that many of this blue colour, but there is some water at the bottom. So, but that's okay. Again, we're not dealing with huge sections, so I'm not too worried. I think I'll be able to distinguish them. Oh, we shall see. We shall see. There's a bit of the zebra, bit of water. I think that might be a bit of bird. I think I may have even picked out some birds here. And I'm trying, if I can, while I'm looking for certain pieces, to plan ahead. The sky is distracting me because it's so bright, but I'm wondering about the rhino, the grey with the spots. Right, so we've got water here. That's the zebra, that's the earth. I believe that might be water, but can't really tell. That's earth. That's earth. Ah, that's earth. This is going to be. No, what doesn't go there? It's going to be floating for a bit. It's kind of in the middle of the zebra. There it goes there. It goes there. And it's dark at the bottom too. The earth. There. Right, so let's do this water. And see what I can see. Is that the right way? I think it might be go that way. Ah, it touches. That's good. That's good. They're different. These are not. They're birds, I think. That's water, earth. I think that's earth too. Yeah. Well, that's water. Um, it goes there. I'm not sure where they go. Right. I'm gonna try and find this spotty. Um. Oh, now then, hang on. Something else is jumping out at me now. Oh, the elephant. Right. Okay. I'm gonna pick up Spotty in my right hand. Elephant in my left. It's not all the elephant though. It's like specifically the bright, wrinkly bits of its skin, like its trunk. So it might not be a bad way to go, but I need to keep them separate because if I start getting them mixed up, I'm gonna get confused. Um, the light part of the lion stands out. That's a bit of earth. That's a bit of the rhino, elephant. Alright, oh dear, I'm jumping about a bit. This might not be the best technique. Blue. It's quite dark blue at the bottom, where that zebra is and the earth. So if I see those pieces, I'll just yank them out because I can put them in. I can figure out where they go. Some blue there, turquoisey blue, got water there and there. There's a zebra there. Not bird. It's the elephant. I mean, it's good that I'm recognizing them, I guess. Oh, looks like elephant. Okay. Okay. So, got some water pieces here. Oh, and I can attach this. That's good. That goes in there. That goes in there. That I am not certain about, but it's down there somewhere. That goes in there. There we go. Yay. Okay. That's good. They went in quite nicely. That I think is rhino. Oh, and I've got the other eye of that meerkat. So let's see if I can get any of this rhino together. See if I can figure it out. I mean, if it takes too long, I'm happy to kind of move on. Leave it till after. At least it's semi-sorted. No, no. Wait, darn it. Ah, there we go. So it's got a thing on its face. Right, it goes that way. So do I have that bit? This is the problem. I don't always know if I've picked out all the pieces, so I can be looking for a piece that I just don't have out, you know? So, okay, that's good, that's good. Right, it's got a wee horn. I don't think I can quite attach it yet, but it goes like there, I think. There, attached. Goes that way. That is one drawback to these pieces. It's hard to tell the orientation because they're such crazy shapes. Um, so yeah, that is one thing. Right, okay. Oh, it's its leg, I think. Ah, it touches there. I think I've got that right. So now, right, what have I got here? That's just, there's too much of a mishmash there. I'm wondering if I can do this meerkat, maybe. Or there's also a bright coloured bird standing in front of the lion. Uh, I'll see what I can figure out with that. That's a bit of the rhino's horn. It's like a bright creamy colour, but there's also the lion itself has some bright cream to it, so it's I don't want to get them mixed up. Uh, there's a bit of the rhino again. That's the elephant. What is that? This is like a purple colour. I found more than one of that colour. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's the elephant's ears. Okay, so that'll be a good wee section to focus on. The elephant's ears specifically. I'm starting to see them now. They're jumping out, so that's good. It's funny how when you adjust your focus, they do start to jump out. Um, there's an obvious transition line with them because the sky is against its behind its head, but it's also the ears outline is kind of jaggedy. It's not really smooth. Um, so that could be a thing. I have a whole bunch of random kind of pieces in my hand here. Don't know where they belong. That's the elephant's feet. That's the elephant's feet. So I'm getting a few elephant bits. That's that skull, and the skull has like a blue outline to it, which is a bit different. Have I got? Does that go? Ah, yeah, that's a bit of the meerkat. So I was right about that. That's the skull. You can kind of tell the bone texture. So I've not done too badly with this. Um, that's a bit of that ear. It's got like a dark purple on the inside of one of its ears. That I think is less obvious. That looks like the bone, but I can't be sure. That's this bird down here. And it looks like this zebra looks like it's meant to be on a carousel or something. It's got like a line coming out of its back. Right, there's that bird again. Okay, that's its head. Body. There. So I've got some of that bird together. Right, let's have a go at this elephant. Let's see if I can figure this out. There. Definitely got. Right, and there's a bird sitting on its head, on its ear. So that actually gets these involved, so that's good. There its feet. The other one's there-ish. Um, okay, right, so that's there. Um, uh, there we go. That's that one. That I'm not entirely sure about. That's its eye. You can tell that's its eye. Bit goes there. Right, and that's what the lion's mane on that side. So I've got, this is the trunk I've got pieces of here. Um, there's its eye. Right now then. Oh, okay. Okay, so that there. All right, so the various bits of the elephant are coming together, kind of. I think still got more trunk, and its legs are kind of have those lines as well. There and there. Yes, we're attaching bits. We're attaching bits. This is good. That goes there. Goes there. Um, that's there. That's there. It's got like a red heart on its head. Okay, so the various bits of elephant are coming together nicely. Um that's a bit of rhino. And I think so is that. Yes, it is there. Right. So, can I find any more bits of elephant? What's that? Um, oh, that's that. It's that thing. See, I'm using the box lid. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. It's a wee bit of no. There's like little. They're like badges or something. I'm looking for gap filling kind of pieces here. Um, on all the different bits that I've tackled, particularly the elephant. Mm, Might be time to tackle the grass too, because there's not that much grass, and certainly less than there is lion. I think that's that skull. So what's the blue in there? Not that one. Maybe that one. Yeah, there's not that much grass left, so that might be a way to go next. There's that skull. Just even finding bits with tiny bits of blue in, like that, for example. What's that bird? Right, there we go. Right, now then, there's definite. The elephant stands out. Oh, It's in the wrong place. Thought that looked a bit too far forward. That was a false fit. Right. Oh, that's that bird. Right. Not entirely sure where some of these pieces are supposed to go. There. That bit goes in there. Mhm. And the more I get in, the more of my other pieces that I've got sitting suddenly fall into place. I've got a texture down here that's throwing me. I don't know where that goes. And that's that. Right, I'm going to tackle this grass. Just get that out of the equation. Because there aren't that many more grass pieces. Uh, oh, one. Right. Oh, there's a bit of rhino. That's got green in it as well. Oh, now then, there's a rock down here. That might be where those pieces that have been confusing me go. Oh, okay, there's a whole bit that goes up here. Right. Okay. I don't know which way that goes there. Right. So some of these bits have some blue still in them. There's also that same texture that's over here is also over here. Although they're oriented in a different direction, so that should help. Again, shape really helps a lot with this puzzle. Some of the grass is still quite bright. Where does it go? Huh. Oh, bit. Okay, this is good. This is going in. We're going in. 36 minutes I'm sitting at now. Don't know if you want to alter your predictions or if you're going to stick to the ones you think. Now's the time. Right, that bit is part of. Oh, what is that bit part of? I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll figure that out. We'll figure it out. Oh, that's his nose. Oh, okay. Maybe I could do his face. His face is quite bright. The lion, I mean. And you can see some whiskers in places as well. Uh, oh, it's a little bit flour coming out of the top of the skull. Right, let's try doing his face. See how we get on with that. Is that this? There. Ah, there we go. That's that attached now. So that's his nose. Um, there's a wee bit further up here. This normally goes in the middle. Ah, there it is. Yay. So I was right. I was right about that. Right, and we've got whiskers there. And there's almost like little cracks. The texture's a bit funny on his face. So there, that's the bit of the edge of his nose. Um, now then, I think that's a bit of eye, maybe? Oh, what was there? Yes, that's a bit of his eye. Might not have all of these pieces right, but you can see a difference in the texture of his face. That, no. Well, that might be his paws. Paws have a funny texture as well. And yeah, that's that bird. Um, no idea what that is. It's throwing me a bit. I think we might have some paws down here. That's what I'm seeing. There. Got a definite like transition line here. That bird has got like it's like blue claws. And I think that's a bit of his head in this. There. What's his face is coming together. There. Oh, grass. Um, right, I'm going for really bright lion pieces now. Starting to tackle this lion. And that's his nose. Oh, bird. Right, I've gone into concentration mode a bit. Either really bright or just an obvious texture that's a bit different. That's either means it's his face or it's his front paws. Um, so let's give this a try. Of course, I've pulled out some others too. Um, there, any elephant or whatever that I find. That looks like a claw. So I'm going to put that down there. A very bright bit there. There. Yeah, that's up here. There. So that's fine. Is that there? Yes, it is. That bird goes there. That attaches. That's the elephant. Got another bit of the bird here. There we go. Now then, there we are. That one, yeah. Still finding some textured areas that are his face. That's a little bit of the rhino. Can't think of the words. Right. This goes around here somewhere. Come on, where are you? Where are you? In some of these may go up here. a little bit of blue in it. That, I think. There we go. No. Slowing down on the lion. I want to know where they go. Right, continuing with the bright bits of lion. They went in not too bad. Not too bad. These pieces are going down, but I've still got a lot left. Oh no. Oh dear. Right, there we go. Um, 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 um. Saying a lot. That looks distinct. That looks distinct. Okay, getting to the point where there's a lot of hair, mane, and a lot of sky, which I knew would be more on the difficult side. There we go. Right, so that looks like the edge of there's like a fluffy bit. Don't know where that goes. That looks like a claw. So that's down there. There's the other claw. That is very bright. Wish I knew where these went. That I think it's his back. Possibly. That looks like the rhino. What about that? Ah, there it is. Woohoo! Figured it out. Yes. You I'd find it eventually. That's a claw, I think. No. There. This bit has a lot of lines in it, this bit down here. That, I think, is a bit of his mane. There's a wee bit of these birds. There. Ah, that's the that goes there. Think we've got some of the elephant there. That's paw. Don't know where yet. That's there. Um, mm, nope. Ah, I hate that when you're trying to. When I have to try it in more than one place, it's frustrating. Because I can feel myself slowing down. No, that's much brighter. Where's that go there? And that goes there. That goes there. Goes there. That goes in there. Where do you go? Ah, you're part of the meerkat. That's why I can't find you. Right, let's do this sun. I'm seeing the sun now. Because it's quite bright. More yellow. Um, seeing little bits of blue too, so I'm just pulling those out. But I'll get on with this sun. That's 4. And so is that. 48. We're on now. 48, in case anybody is wondering. So the sun's further up here. What's there? And it's a gradient. So it gets kind of a bit more faded as it goes down. And you've got the ear of the lion just to the left. Don't think it will attach to the top yet. So that, it will attach to there. So if I find some brighter oranges, I should be able to hopefully get them in. Is that one? We've got some more bright lion. Have I got that bit? There. Right, and then these bits of orange are going to go down here. Where the sky's a bit lighter. So I'm tackling it sort of by gradient. And I'm spotting some transition pieces where the outline of the lion is. Now that is this bird here. It also has branches coming out the back of its head. Wait, no. There we go. And you can see there's a lot of red in the piece too. Finding some more smoother bits of the lion's body rather than its mane as well. That's quite dark. Wondering where that. Oh. Just stuck into the orange and found some bits of lion here too. That one. There, that way. That way. That one. That one. That one. Still don't know where that bit goes. Wait, I do. It goes there. That goes in there. And I wish I could attach that. Can I? Can I? Yes, I can. There. There's a line attached. Woohoo! Right, there's some pieces that are throwing me a bit there. There's some bird pieces. How about that? Right, so what now? That goes there. That's the sky bit. Where are you there? I'm just looking for pieces with like anything even remotely different in to lion's mane. Um, so for example, these birds. That bird is down here, sort of here-ish. And that, ah, that's a bit of that bird's beak. That bird is up there. And I've got some pieces here that I know belong to the lion. I just can't see where they go in. Move that out of the way. Does it go? I can't. Oh, I just can't see where it goes. Oh, it's its ear. Right. Okay, it's its ear. See? No, wait. There's a bit of blue in that. Don't know where it belongs, but there's blue in it. Mm, that I think it's his ear. Gosh, that's annoying. Uh, oh, I'm slowing down. I'm slowing down. I'm starting to get flustered now. That goes in there. Goes in there. Transition pieces, maybe. Bits with sky in the background. Quite a lot of those, though. This is like hills. Oh, whiskers, whiskers. Oh, right. I think that goes there. And I've got some. This is the back of it. 55 minutes. I don't think it's going to be an hour one, this one. And this is, I think, like the top of its head or the side, because there's like a yellow line. That goes there. Um, and that I think might be at the top somewhere. Yes, it is. So I'm using this yellow line. I guess it's where the sun's shining on him. Um, and I'm trying to distinguish what's at the front and what's at the back. There. Um, okay. So that one, that one. Right, I've got a top of the head situation there. I think that might attach the edge. There. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going for transition pieces, sky, and lion's head, and any I recognise that go where I think they go, like that one. And that one. Alright. And some bright pots of his mane. And I think go near the bottom. What's that? We've got to get that bird attached. Ah, almost. That should be obvious. All right. It's down there. Oh, it's there. No wonder I couldn't find it. What's that bird attached to? So it's these are less obvious because there's not as much sky in the piece. But we'll just keep chipping away. They're a bit more bright. Don't know if that means they're going over the bottom or the top. Ah. Ah. Alright, you're around there somewhere. There's like some black trees. Okay, so that. Oh, and there's birds. I just realised there were birds. Um, I know there's going to be orange over there. Right, I'm jumping around a bit here now. It's just not as obvious to me. But let's go in. Right, we're past an hour. But that's okay. I had honestly hadn't expected to do this in within an hour. Um, but that's okay. Because there. And we've got milk. Oh, yeah, I think that must be birds too. Right, I'm starting to. Right, these are starting to get a little bit in my way, these pieces. Ah, finally. So, got some attached. Oh, right, so now I can find that. That's a bird. Would be good to get the edge finished, really. All right, some very dark areas down here that maybe I could fill in. That attaches that a bit more easily. There's blue in that piece. There. That's dark. Where does that go? That goes there. Goes there. That's not easy. Not an easy puzzle. That goes there. Right, I'm using how dark these pieces are down here at the moment. Um, they just seem darker, so I'm assuming they go down here somewhere. I'm not sure about that piece. Right, so dark is good, dark is working. Uh, there. Okay. It's not stock. Okay, well, this is working. Any adjustments to time that anybody wants to make? Hair in my mouth. I thought I'd put it back out the way enough, but apparently not. Alright, that's dark. Where the hell do you go? Excuse my language. There. There it goes. There. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Not as many dark ones now. That is there. Right, perhaps the sky might be a good bit to go for now. Because these lion pieces are starting to confuse me a bit. There, that goes there. Uh, I'm still seeing some oranges. Of course, they could go down here as well. Nope, nope. There's just no more easy bits left. Um, there, finally. There. Wait, that was a bit there. It's quite bright, that one. Uh, no, where are you? No, not you. It's you. Now then, that's you. Right, now I'm starting to get these. Um, I can't find that for some reason. Um, um, that one. I'm really concentrating now. Trying to just distinguish the colours. So, uh, Sometimes the red isn't always the sky. Sometimes it's a random bird that's sitting in the lion's mane. Definitely doesn't go there. No, no. It's there. It's there. I'm standing up again. I just realised. I don't normally stand up when I'm building. Not when I'm speed puzzling. Not usually. Only when I'm sorting. Flipping, I should say. There you are, and there you are, and there you are. Yes. There you are. That goes at the top. I can't find that. That goes at the back here. Okay, I'm just gonna start to find some brighter bits. And I am still finding some with sky in, so I'll just throw those in as best I can. I don't normally like doing this, but I'm doing it. Okay. These have just bright bits of fur, so that's why I've picked them out. 110. 110, everyone. Right, Sky. Sky time. Okay. We've got. I still haven't finished the edge. I'm getting it all mixed up. Right, so the birds are up in this corner. But let's try finishing the skyle. The edge, I mean. And then the sky, obviously. That's obviously the edge, the corner, I should say. I can't even find the right words. Goodness me. There. That goes there. That goes there, that way. That's there. That is there. So that goes there. That's the birds. So now we are. No. Yes. There. It's another bird. come on. Where's that bird? I don't know where that bird is. Somewhere. Somewhere in the puzzle. It's a weird shape. Oh, that's also a weird shape. Oh, these are bright down here as well. I keep sort of forgetting about down here. What's up there? So, I think I'm needing to use shape at this point. Oh, I found that one. They're still bright there, those ones. This is it, my back. I should sit down, but I can't. I can't. I'm too tense. What is there? What is there? No. No. Where are you? No. Perfect. I'm just not seeing the colours as well now. Uh, we're trying that bit before I get the right one. Oh, okay, done. Uh, oh, my back. I did it in an hour and 16 and 47 seconds. So, Thomas, your prediction wasn't bad, and neither was yours, Clark. I don't know what other predictions were made whilst we were going, but yeah, that was tough. That was tough. Brown sauce? You talking about brown sauce? Can't believe it. Fireworks have been going on for days. My dogs hate them. Oh, is that because of the 4th of July? I like coming back into the conversations when I've done a speed run. I never really know what I'm going to get. What did you make of brown sauce, Clark? Yeah, what did you make of brown sauce? I'll tell you what, I'm bringing brown sauce with me to America when I come because I missed having it with my breakfast. Uh, like the tangy taste. Most enjoy it on breakfast, especially bacon rolls. Absolutely. It has to be on a bacon roll. The brick is life. Hello. Dates are weird for me as well. I see them both ways as I'm an American who grew up in the Bahamas. Oh, is this day, month, year versus month, day, year? Knocking out of the park, Vicky. Thank you. Quite as fast as I'd hoped, but it wasn't far off what I predicted. It was hard. I thought I was going really well until I hit like just Sky and Lion's Mane. Just a lot of pieces. Um, woohoo! Well done. Thank you very much. Sorry, I meant Vicky. Oh, I see. Oh, that's fine. Don't worry. I know who you mean at least. Way to go. Thank you. Hi, Marcia. Thank you. Really tested your mettle on this one. I did. I did. It took a while. It took a while. But I enjoyed it. I love these puzzles. They're so nice. Excellent for that puzzle. Thank you. Thank you, Jennifer. Phew, managed to get power back on tablet just as you finish. Oh no, did it run out of battery? Hi, Ashley. Thank you. Wait, brown sauce for breakfast? Yeah. As in the brown sauce you use on meatballs and potatoes. I'm not so sure we're thinking about the same brown sauce, Winter. An hour and 16, that's a good time. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. So, just to very quickly talk about brown sauce. Um, if it's the type that Clark's talking about, it's the one that we use on like we put it on bacon rolls and um have it like even with chips sometimes or on burgers or it's just like a condiment like ketchup is. But there are certain things it goes really well with. So when I went to America last year, we had breakfast in the place we were staying, but they didn't have brown sauce. So I was always forced to have ketchup on my bacon rolls or on, sausages or something. And I really missed having brown sauce. I'm taking some with me this year. I think I'm an oddball. So yeah, yeah, it is common breakfast item. Uh, yeah, still had the stream on the phone, but no chat. Oh, okay. Sounds a bit weird. I mean, I love sauce, so why not? But still, it must be quite a British thing then. Becky, hello, thank you. Hey, we just call it HP sauce. Don't know if we have other brands. Yeah, HP is one of the brands. I mean, shops have their own brand of brown sauce here, but also Heinz do it. That sounds so different. We use brown sauce for dinner. It's gravy, basically. Oh no, it's not. It's a sauce texture like ketchup is, but it's like there's a sweetness to it, but it's also a wee bit spicy. Supermarkets have their own brand brown sauce. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was just saying. I think we've got Marks and Spencer's brown sauce at the moment. It tastes similar, if not the same. So there we go. What did you think of that? Did you like it? Right. So just to analyze this a bit, I hope you found me talking through it useful. But I think I was right going for the small sections. So zebra, earth, this blue bit, um, the rhino, the elephant. The elephant took a little longer than I expected. The really bright bits of lion were fine too. So body, paws, and face. But when I hit the mane, that's when I started to get a bit confused. And like this bit of sky was fine and the sun was fine, but this whole red that was I mean they were the last bits and I slowed down. I could feel myself slowing down and I could feel myself starting to get into a bit of a tizzy with it. Which you probably noticed. Quite expressive when I speak also. But I'm pleased with that time. And I thought it was good. I thought it was a lovely puzzle. But yeah, the main and the sky definitely they were the two that threw me off. And I knew that. I think I just knew that going in that it would be that would be the tricky bit. Cool about family living in the Bahamas. Yeah, very cool. Houses of Parliament sauce. HP. Yes. Maybe that's why it was invented. Yeah, you've talked about that before. We have remoulades. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I know we've definitely had a conversation about brown sauce. I'm assuming that's why you tried it, Clark, from that conversation that we had. The Norwegian word for sauce is saus. I don't know how you pronounce that, and means gravy. So it was confusing, lol. Ah, okay. So it's the same texture as ketchup, basically, and it is like a condiment, the same as ketchup. But it's mostly on certain things. Um, I can definitely see an image like this being used for an individual final. Separate the wheat from the chaff in the competition. Yeah, I think it will be in Worlds. I do. I think one of these puzzles will be in Worlds. I mean, it won't be one. It won't be a finals puzzle unless there's an unreleased Dulk coming. I don't know how many puzzles are going to be unreleased for this year's Worlds because last year they surprised me and the semi-final puzzles were also unreleased. And this year, is that going to be the same, or or the quarterfinals ones going to be released? Like, are the any of the preliminary ones going to be unreleased? I don't know, but it would not surprise me if this came up, or one of them, or as just a square one. I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong. The Gulk puzzles aren't the only square ones, right? Don't Ravensburger have some other square puzzles? Someone let me know because I can't remember. Is there a mandalas one that's square? So possibly one of those, but I think there'll be a square one. And I was right about the same cut, the long pieces in the middle, bang in the middle, like A1 steak sauce. I think the Americans call it steak sauce. All right. Um, we have remoulade as a Danish condiment. That's not common in other places. Love remoulade. More interesting than mayo. Or is that more like mayo? We have remoulade too. We use it for fish and chips in this household. Amazing. I like mayo with my chips, I have to say. Beautiful puzzle. Thank you, Sybil. It is. It's lovely. HP Source has the Parliament building on the table. On the label, sorry. Oh, yeah. Do you know, I never really noticed that. I don't normally get HP Source. I don't normally buy the expensive brands. I normally just buy the shop brands. So I've never really looked. Is that what the HP stands for then? I'm laughing at that. I thought it was a joke. I don't get HP Source in because it's more expensive to buy. Would you do a World's Watch party? That could be fun. Excellent idea. Yeah, that would be fun, wouldn't it? How would we do it? Over Zoom or something? What do you think, Richard? Could do it for the final. Um, that's a great idea, actually. Ideas on how we would do that, whether it'd have to be a Zoom thing or a Google Meet or something. I import Remoulade. My husband doesn't understand it. Yeah, is that a thing in Denmark? You're in Denmark, aren't you, Soul Empress? I love how even though I'm speed puzzling, there will still be a conversation about food. I love it. I love it. No, remoulade is not like mayo. I think some call it relish too. I like to use it for fries and chips too. It's yellow. It's yellow. Oh, okay. A wee bit like a chutney kind of a thing. Relish. Yeah, no, I know what you mean by relish. Oh, I'll have to try it. I've not tried it. Right. Well, it doesn't look as though I'm going to have time to do. I'm going to have time to do the Hadlow Ponies. It's been going about 2 hours. I was talking a lot at the beginning, but I had wanted to talk to you about the worlds and things. So hopefully you don't mind that I've only had chance to do one, but that's okay. Um, I think it's been fun. I really enjoyed that. I think it's been really good fun, and I'll get Hadlow Ponies done as well at some point. We shall see. Maybe I could fit that in during a puzzle If I finish it early or something, maybe I could throw that one in, save it for another live stream. Looks like mayo, but tastes different, not chutney. It's amazing though. Right, got you. Is it like a piccalilli? Ah, yeah, piccalilli's nice too. Just looked it up, and HP does stand for Houses of Parliament. Did not learn something new every day. Thank you, Thomas. I did not know that. I actually thought that that was a joke. So there we have it. I've been educated. A friend of mine lives in England, and her English husband loves it. When I visited, they wanted me to bring that and not pay for my visit. Pay in remoulade. Love it. I like that. Sounds good. What is piccalilli? Oh gosh, what's in piccalilli? Thomas. It's been a long time since I've had piccalilli. It's like a pickle. It's like yellow, I think. It's strong. Has it got like mustard in it? I can't remember. Like, tell us the constituent parts of piccalilli because I can't remember. I think it's like got pickles in it, and I think it's like a yellow color, and it's quite a piquant sort of flavor, quite strong. And it might have mustard in it, but I'm not certain. That might be what makes it yellow. I could be making that up though. As I say, it's been a long time. Shelved with mayo here, off white, got flecks of herbs in it. All right, never heard of it. In the States, mayo mixed with relish on other things is called tartar sauce. Well, tartar sauce, we have that. Usually we have that on fish. Is that what you have it on? The Bricky's Life? Isn't it like cauliflower in a mustardy sauce? Yeah, the kid has got mustard, hasn't it? Remoulade isn't strong, really. Okay. So it wouldn't be like piccalilli then. Yeah. Oh, it's cauliflower. Gosh. Okay. My memory's way off on that then. I'm gonna have to become a sauce connoisseur, clearly. Get all my sauces like sorted out in my head. Oh dear. Right. Well, once again, all this talk of food is making me hungry. And I think I'm gonna go and have some lunch because it is 1:30 here now. AI overview. Piccalilli is a British relish made with pickled vegetables in a mustard and turmeric based sauce. Okay. Tartar sauce has capers. Yes, I thought it did. I thought there was some other thing. Um, I've made tartar sauce before. Imposter. Imposter? Post a photo. Oh, okay, I see. You posted a photo on Discord. I've got you. I thought you were calling Piccalilli an imposter. Um, Brill, I will have a look at that. I will have a look at that. I'll educate myself in all things sauce. But anyway, wrapping things up now. This will not be the last time you see me before I go away. I do have live stream on Saturday, possibly live streams, because I think, I hope, I'm going to finish the Disney Museum Section A this weekend. We can make some builds food, yes. I'll just become a food channel. Um, so so you'll see me again at the weekend if you drop in on the live stream then. Um, that one it'll be members only live chat for the main one, but I can make the last one for everybody. I'm pretty sure I did that with the Pokemon puzzle, where I just show you the finished product and you can ask me anything or we'll chat about it and things. That's what I did with Pokemon. I haven't scheduled them yet. I'm not sure if I'll schedule the second one. That might just be I'm coming up again, but I'm not sure when it's going to be, so it'll just be when it is, and you kind of keep an eye out for it because I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to finish the section. I've got really just wall to fill in, and as I say, I'm not sure how long it's going to take. So I'll probably schedule the first one, but not the second one, but I will go live for a second time to show you the puzzle, and I'll make that live chat for everyone. Um, if you want to be involved in the live chat for the main one and for other Saturday live streams, then please consider becoming a member. It's a fun place to be, and there's lots of cool extra content over there. And of course, I appreciate all your support. And but one thing that is free is the Discord server, and that is a great puzzling community over there. I have not had much chance to be on it this week. As I say, I've been crazy busy because I'm preparing for my holiday next week. So you won't have seen much of me, but I'll pop in and out now and again, and I'll be a bit more active once I come back. As I say, I'm trying to get some content done before I go. So that I have some to put out next week. But we'll see what I manage to fit in. I'm filming my full collection, large piece count, and I'm not going to get my Cloudberries puzzle done. That's just kind of fallen by the wayside a wee bit. I'll pick that up again when I come back. There is something else in the making. Actually, I'll explain this to you if you don't mind. If you don't mind waiting around a wee bit. So it was a funny thing. It's a funny thing that happened. Um, don't forget to hit the like. Thank you, Sonia. Yes, please do hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Please do. Um, I was thinking about because a few people have asked me if I could do a full time lapse of the Pokemon puzzle, and I wasn't sure how I'd be able to do it because it was live streamed. So you'll have the little thumbnail of me in the corner, and there'd be a lot to chop out because there's lots of bits where I stop and chat. Anyway, I've been toying with the idea of making that this week and maybe putting it out while I'm away. And really weirdly and randomly, I got an email from one of my members, Mazat, who I don't think is in the chat just now, but um, they're in Discord, and Mazat messaged me to offer to edit a time lapse of the Pokemon puzzle. So basically, they've just finished the degree, I think, and they've got a bit of time off in the summer, and they've been enjoying doing some um, editing of. I'm not sure what Mazat's pronouns are, so I'm just going to refer to them as they. Um, but anyway, yeah, they were they'd done like video editing for kind of holiday videos and stuff like that that they went on with a friend, and fancied having a go at doing it for my live streams for the Pokemon puzzle. And I said, honestly, that sounds good to me. Like that would be great. Um, and so what we agreed on was to do a longer version where there's a bit of an intro and there's bits taken out where I'm explaining things, where I'm explaining the build. So what it is it's kind of going to be like a summary video of the Pokemon puzzle where the build is in time lapse. I talk a bit about how I've sorted and what my thinking is, and because there's some update videos and things that I also did as well on the Pokemon puzzle. So what we've done is I've downloaded and transferred everything from the Pokemon playlist over to Mazat. Mazat's currently in the process of editing it, and I've only seen a wee bit so far, and they've not finished. But what I've seen looks really cool, and I'm really excited. So coming up, hopefully, soon there should be a video coming out, sort of a summary video on how I built the Pokemon puzzle, and what I'll probably do from that footage is a full time lapse as well, where I take out the talking. So there'll be kind of two. But I wanted to explain this because I've not put an intro on that video explaining that it's not me that's editing it. And I'll explain that in the description and everything when it comes out. And you might wonder why it's a wee bit different. It's a wee bit different to how I would do it. Similar, but different. So yeah, so that's coming, and Mazat's been like amazing. I was so chuffed when they offered to do that, and it looks really good so far. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that, Mazat. Thank you so much. If you watch this later, thank you, and I hope you don't mind that I've told everybody. But it'll be coming soon, so that's going to be really fun. It's going to be really fun. And people have actually not just asked for time lapses on it. Somebody asked me as well for like a summary video, um, so I mean, as much as live streams are enjoyable. They are long, so trying to kind of wade through all of them, um, it's quite long. So yeah, so that should be really, really good. And I think that's maybe a good idea for perhaps other large piece count live streams as well. I don't think I need to do it for Disney Museum because I've already made videos on that, but perhaps for other ones, I think that could be really good. Anyway, just wanted to explain that to you. That'll be coming up soon as well. So, I guess for now, I'll say happy puzzling, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you've enjoyed. Please leave a like. Um, check out the Discord server, invite link in the description. Check out my merch. Um, that's really cool. My merch websites, links for those are in the description as well. And yeah, I will see you on Saturday for the finale of the Disney Museum. And I will see you next time. Thanks, everyone. Bye.